Well, now that Idaho has a tax credit available to pay for school and school supplies, lawmakers are looking to get rid of some of that redundancy. For years, the Empowering Parents program has allowed Idaho families to apply for grants to help with educational expenses. Stuff like internet access, maybe a laptop, even some tutoring. And it's been a pretty popular program. This year alone, nearly 30,000 students have been or were enrolled in the program. But now there is a bit of a push to kill the Empowering Parents program, right, Aspen?
Yeah, it comes down to lawmakers feeling like the program did what it's supposed to do, and now we no longer need it. The program originally created in 2020 by the name Strong Families, Strong Students. It was funded with federal pandemic relief dollars, helping parents with expenses associated with virtual learning while schools were closing due to the pandemic. Then in 2022, lawmakers converted the program into the Empowering Parents program, a $30 million ongoing program that used state funds. Senator Camille Blaylock, the bill's sponsor for this repeal, says now is the right time to bring the program to an end.
Here's the reality. The emergency that justified this program is over. Schools are open, students are settled, and our educational operations are back to normal. This program was meant to be a temporary solution to a temporary problem. And the problem is over. And if we don't take action now, this program risks becoming a permanent entitlement.
Now today, all of those who came to testify on the bill were Idahoans in the arts community. Families who have students who play instruments or take dance lessons. Those parents have concerns if this is appealed, they won't get access to certain opportunities important to their children.
We all know that school districts have to make budget cuts, and usually the first thing to go is extracurriculars like music and arts. So moving forward, families are going to be even more reliant on this grant in order to give their children a level playing field.
Senator Blaylock did remind the committee everyone who was part of the Empowering Parents program will be able to apply for those House Bill 93 tax credits. That measure has passed the Idaho legislature and has been signed by the governor. The Idaho Parental Choice Tax Credit provides for a tax credit of up to $5,000 for eligible education expenses, including private school tuition. So by ending this program, Brian, which this would go in effect June 30th, it would allow for some maybe available funds to be used in the general fund of $30 million.
Okay. But when you apply for this Empowering Parents program, don't you get approved for like 3 years?
Yeah.
How does that play out?
Yeah, you're told once the money gets to your account, you have 3 years to use it.
Okay.
That wouldn't be the case if this passes. That would come to an end. Parents would have to use that before June 30th, which really goes against what they were told.
And then they'd have to reapply to the parental tax credit in order to get applied there. They start with the lower income, so they may be kind of...
Yep, there's no guarantee.
No guarantees. All right. Thank you very much, Aspen.